So, but yeah, it's a it's honestly one of the most confusing glitches, I would
And
say.
it's just so dumb.
Yeah.
It makes me laugh because it makes no sense.
And like if you do it in the overworld and you don't do the perfect ledge warp, all the NPCs and gems like disappear and reappear and the music stops and restarts.
Oh
Yeah.
wow.
Yeah, so it's like the game like just resets around you. It's so strange.
Yeah, I mean, it's probably what happens when you normally void out, but you can just see it. It's freaky when you see NPCs like flicker out in and out of
Mhm.
existence.
But
Yeah.
apparently Lee said he has video proof, which he has yet to post, but he has video proof of gems that he had collected reappearing that like
Oh.
weren't there before, which is
Yeah, that would
really
be really.
crazy.
Yeah.
Two big glitches that would be incredibly helpful that I think could be possible would be ways to end challenges early so we can make 100% a lot faster, and some way to increase our reputation and unlock the caps of powers, so
Yeah.
that we could like we could max out powers before beating the game in 100%, and it would allow us to get like higher level gravity kick and stuff in any percent if that was something we could do. I could see that
Ah,
being
yeah.
possible somehow with weird menu glitches, but I don't know. There's really no like ideas to how we would go about testing that or doing that right now.
Basically, if we had, like, because the reputation is tied to, completing different stuff. So if we could, like, kind of like how ledge warp works, but it would just, not, it wouldn't do a void out, but it would, like, just raise our reputation, which would also, if we could do that, would probably also be key to sequence breaking the game.
Yeah, definitely.
Mm-hmm.
Because if we could do that, the reputation thing of yours, we probably.
Trick flags and get checkpoints that we haven't completed and stuff, yeah.
One thing also that could be used to trick the game into sequence breaking is if we could somehow in the what do you call it, in the cat's house menu when you go change your outfit, because you can see the outfits. If you could actually put on an outfit that you don't have, for example the military outfit, could that make the game think, oh, you have completed this side quest, so something happens?
Yeah.
So that we can go into like the end game immediately or something.
Ah, yeah.
Like if we could like trick the military outfit so that like it thinks that, because the military is the last one you unlock. So.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
So in the menu I've been in that outfit menu for like hours because I've been because you can like go and highlight each of the outfits, and I was highlighting the outfit we have, which is our normal outfit, and then pressing left or right and trying to press X at the same time, so it would like when it chooses the outfit, it's on the highlight is on the next outfit next to. So I was trying to do that, and surprisingly enough, it can be done. But what is interesting about it is if you do that, the game keeps the outfit you moved into, it keeps it highlighted along with your outfit you're currently wearing. But if you re-highlight it and go back, then the highlight that stayed goes away, and you can highlight all three of them.
Is it impossible to highlight them like outside of that, or it just keeps track of the highlight? It's as though you like scooted over it, but then like the menu keeps the highlight when you quit, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
Until you like go highlight it again and go away, then it like goes away. So I tried to play with that. So I managed to get all three highlighted, but unfortunately nothing happened. Or all four. Yeah, all four.
Oh yeah.
You think that's possible, like with missions and stuff? Like waypoints? Have you tried that?
In the map menu?
I guess.
Yeah, I've tried.
Well, no, because you can set navi. Well, no, because it's a separate menu. Like when you press X.
Yeah, but I have done stuff like that, like just be in the menu and just mash my controller against the floor and see if it does anything. Yeah, I've done like I've done all kinds of things to not very successful results yet. I mean, there are like weird things like the things So there's a thing if you are in a mission and you cancel the quest, so the game fades out and back in, right? But there's a thing that happens in the menu. You move the screens with L and L1 and R1, right? So if you cancel a quest, but you keep holding L1 or R1, once you cancel the quest and the screen fades to black, you can still move around the menu because it's like it switched the screens, so it doesn't finish canceling the quest. So you can actually move in the menu, but you're in the dark, and you can upgrade stuff or whatever. You can do all these things, but after, if you press options again, then it just goes away, the menu, and you respawn normally. Like, it's kind of a weird thing. That was probably a confusing explanation. But
Oh, so you're just stalling the fading.
yeah, while you're in the menu, you can still be in the menu, and you can like do it again. Like you can like spam like canceling the quest and not actually cancel it. Oh, well, it is in the action of canceling it, but like yeah, you can like I've tried to like do it like multiple times, so maybe it like over exerts the game or something, but nothing has happened yet. What is weird thing about that is if you do that, for lack of a better word, that glitch, and you do it, but you do it from the menu where you the screen where you exit to the menu. If you do it there, and you keep holding L1 while you're pressing new game or continue, the game crashes. So the game does stay in some weird states, and those states could be interesting.
So when you say crashes, like, do you mean it
Blue
soft
screens.
locks? Oh, okay. So like you get the like there's
Error
been a problem
message.
with the okay. That's like a hard
And
crash.
that is really interesting. What is the game trying to do?
It's also like when you install the game like fresh on the PS4 and it lets you play it before it's finished installing, and then you dead and try to use Gravity Typhoon. When the rocks spawn, the game hard crashes because they haven't been installed yet. Which is really funny. You can crash the game in like 10 minutes.
Game crash percent, is that the new category?
Well, the menu strat would be way faster.
Oh yeah, well you would, yeah, but
You
you
can
have
do
to
it like as soon as the
play
game
it.
starts, right?
No,
Oh,
because
you have
there
to
are
cancel
you
the
can,
mission?
yeah, or you exit to the menu, but because there are no screens to transfer over to, you can't move in the
Oh.
menu in episode 1. So.
Have you it's only when you transfer pages, you haven't tried going up and down and stuff?
I actually haven't tried, but I think it's tied to L1 R1, because if you let go. No, wait, no, it's not about letting go. I don't know. I think it's tied to like the screens
Okay.
switching.
I'll take that.
I was just thinking, could it still be triggered even though the screens don't switch like in episode 1? I'm gonna try it. I can do that much. It probably won't break my hands.
Bro, just learn how to claw.
I mean, it's still the same finger motions that like make my like forearms hurt. God, I want to do runs so bad, so that's why
Just
I'm
get
so
new
proud.
hands.
Yeah, just go to the store and buy some new hands, bro.
Yeah.
Maybe I should. But yeah, the hand store is not open on weekend, so I can go now.
Ah, yes.
Yeah.
That's a weird mental image to have.
The hand store.
Sir, do you need some help? No, I'm just browsing. And they're like hanging on like coat hangers or one. You're just browsing through them. No. God, that's stupid. Okay, new game. Let's
Wait, what?
try to-
No, what do you mean timer?
Timer?
I think he's talking about the splits.
Live splits?
Yeah.
Oh, you mean like as the application? Okay, I would look up live split. on Google, and it's an application that basically like keeps track of splits, and it's telling you like how far I am behind my PB, and then like the last section part where it says previous segment is like I played that section 1.4 seconds slower than I did in my best run.
And it works manually. So you
Yeah,
have
so
to
I'm
press.
pressing space every time I like I finish a specific section.
Yeah, it's basically a clever version of a stopwatch.
Yeah,
Yeah.
specifically
Yeah.
for speedrunning. So I created these splits like myself, like custom based on each section in the game, and then labeled them. And then I have a collection of like how many attempts I have, and yeah, so it's a really amazing program for speedrunning. It's phenomenal. And you can even like custom put in times. Like if I mess up a split timing and then I PB from it, I'll usually like go back and then edit the timings manually looking at like the video. I did that a lot more when I started running the game than I do now. Okay.
I wonder how easy it would be to like keep text boxes open. Like seeing if it's possible to accept a mission while in a mission or something like that.
Well, there is stuff where like when we did the okay, that's fine. I'll keep this. When we went off course and we finished a challenge at the same time, so like basically you go off course, but Cat still kind of, that is not a split. Cat still kind of remains active for a little bit, so you can finish a quest when the game, like when it says you're off course, and then Cat actually like warps to her house for like a second. It's really strange, no matter where you are. And then once you like press X to like quit out because you finished the quest, the timer still stays like running in the overworld. It doesn't do anything, and I sat and let it go to like 9995999, but it doesn't like do anything. So, but it's like there. It's really strange.
Yeah, that's weird, yeah. Yeah.
But like I said, we're very, very close to discovering like a whole bunch of stuff about this game.
Yeah.
But we can't find any uses for it yet.
Yeah, okay, so the menu thing doesn't work in the first episode because you have no screens to switch into.
Interesting. So it has to change pages?
Yeah.
Oh, I have level 1 kick, damn. I forgot. Okay. I made that work.
Nope, nope. Nothing. No wrong warp to the final boss yet. Not through that glitch at least.
So wait, you said you've like canceled the quest and then you've canceled the quest again, right?
Yeah, I've tried to do that like many times in a row, but it doesn't like overflow anything. I don't know how I should say. Like, yeah, it doesn't. I was like thinking it could, like, you know, multiply everything in the overworld.
If only there was a way we could like load saves directly from the pause menu. That would be wild. That would probably mess with a lot of stuff to do that.
Bro, I'm telling you, autosave shit.
My man Lee, how you doing, bro?
Alright.
Yeah, well, so Lee, try that episode 17 thing we talked about where you, like, quit the game while it's autosaving. Because after you pick up the guy, you can pause the game and then, like, quit out while it's autosaving. If you want to try.
You're saying, like, as you pick up the guy?
No, no, no.
Not like
as
not the
you
cutscene?
trigger. No, as you trigger the cutscene beforehand when he's invisible. Like, so you do the clip, and then you go to him when he's invisible, and then the game's autosaving, you can pause and go to the main menu while the game's autosaving, and you can probably quit to the main menu during the autosave.
Interesting.
That's what I was thinking about testing out.
I tested something in N17 too. It didn't work. But so I picked up the guy, the letter guy, and I clipped out of bounds within the tree. Then I let him fall, so the game after a while tries to warp me back. So I have to go back to him, right? And at the same time, I flew as far as I can, so it triggers the state of no return. So what happened was, when I reached that point, when at the same time when Kat said, "Oh no, I have to go back to him," the game faded to black and never faded back in. But what was weird was I could still move. So I couldn't hear the game, but I could feel my controller. So if I pressed triangle, I felt that Cat started up a claw. But there was no sound, but she clearly did it. Only sound that I was able to have outside of the void out ambient music was if I pressed the D-pad, I could hear the camera like change. That's not the sound at all.
No, I know.
But that's the only sound I could make, and of course I couldn't go to options or anything. And yes, but I could move, but I'm not sure where I was. I'm not sure if I was in the tree or still up the tree. I don't know, but it was pretty weird. I guess because it warped me back, but then at the same time it tried to go to the state of no return, so it just couldn't do anything. I don't know. But that was pretty interesting.
Hey, I made it past episode 5. Are you proud of me?
Yes.
Wow, nice. Yeah.
Oh my gosh!
Oh wow.
That was a mean laugh. But that was annoying enemies.
That they are. Okay, whatever. Not a great first fight, but we're chilling. I'm also don't have kick 2. That's okay.
Yeah, the only thing it actually changes in this rift is the second fight. I think because
because you just typhoon. Yeah, the touchdown
that
takes 2 kicks per gem.
Yeah, that like, and it's like the 3 eyes are also pretty. They take a few more hits or like one more hit. So that's pretty much the only one that actually matters, because all the other things are pretty much the same.
Yeah, and then by the time I finish this fight, which we just typhoon, I'll have enough for kick 2, like regular level up.
Yeah, I don't think you should upgrade it. Not until you upgrade normally.
I don't know,
not a huge
because
time.
well, the movement.
You think it really affects that much?
I mean, the extra menu doesn't take as much time as I think you would save in movement. Personally.
I don't know. I have no idea.
Actually, I guess I won't have enough to get it right.
Well, then this was a fruitless conversation.
Very much so.
I don't know how much, because I have screwed up like the episode 4, like G2 dead many times, and the amount I lose in my like splits Like for example in episode 5, like I don't remember seeing a difference, but maybe there is. Who knows?
Split again. Distracted. Also, this fight's slower than level 2 kick, the last one. Because it takes 2 short range kicks to kill the R's if they're close. And the snail head, the like gem that the snail,
Why would you do short range kicks to the R?
if they're close enough.
I mean, they're not. You know what you're doing.
Oh, okay. Whatever.
Oh. Whoa.
I see how it is.
That went well.
Nice. Getting like a first strike quick dead is one of the most satisfying things in this game.
Getting good double kicks is more satisfying in my opinion. But yeah, quick deaths are sick. I used 20 seconds later.
You fell.
Oh, that's right. No. My first fight was terrible,
Yeah.
and I skipped the split at the tree, so it just calculated all the time loss at the end. That was so dumb. Frog.
Yeah. Yeah, these games, auto-target is something iffy.
And there are definitely like certain enemies that are worse offenders than others.
You know, I've made my peace with swordfish, but I've grown in my hate for lancers and frogs. Those things suck.
Yeah. I feel like frogs more so than lancers.
I don't know, I think I hate lancers more. Lancers have a more of a habit to turn around, and then you just get them up.
Yeah, and you fight more in the game. Like, especially early.
I guess you do, yeah.
Like, the Lancer and bed fight is really obnoxious. First one. Because he spawns so that his gem is facing the opposite direction from, like, where you're coming. And, like, for the second wave, you can position yourself for the Lancer at the beginning.
It doesn't... Oh, well, what I do for the first Lancer is when I fly over the roof, I, like, cancel the gravity, so I am behind the Lancer, and then I just double kick him once to kill it. It usually doesn't turn to face me. Sometimes it does though. Because they are assholes.
Oh, I think that was it. I just fucked up.
How did I not split there?
Come on.
I think it wouldn't be worth it, but at one point I was toying around with the idea of getting like stasis early, like stasis levels early instead of like peaks, but only if you're like confident in like very quick RTK. So that would allow you to like stasis a lot of enemies that so you don't have to go to them like in ruins, the two RRs that are on the roof.
Yeah.
The third fight. and you know, stuff like that. I don't know. It's probably only ruins that it would potentially save time, but
But again, the movement pick.
yeah, that too. Yeah, but I don't know. But if you could skip a lot of movements, you know,
Necessary.
but
Yeah, I guess.
yeah, I don't think it would actually be worth. But I was toying around with that, and it seemed pretty cool because it would be a totally like different kind of strat because we don't really use stasis.
Yeah.
So
I mean, we could make like a category or something.
So why is it? Sorry, why is it that in episode 17, by clipping into the tree, you're able to go past the storm, but in episode, yeah,
Because
not in 12.
I don't think that the kill plane in 12 is relative to like your gravity. It's relative to like you having gravity or not. So I'm assuming they made it extend. It's like a full horizontal plane that extends everywhere.
Yeah.
Whereas like the kill plane in 17 is just positional. So
Okay.
I don't know.
Because
That's
they don't
that's
remove your
an
gravity.
assumption. Yeah, that's the assumption.
Well, it does make sense because like the game doesn't expect you to be in there until you've gone through that little area that removes your ability to use gravity. So, like, it would make sense if that's the case. But I'm just like,
It's still kind of strange.
actually,
have you
yeah.
ever
So
noticed? Oh, sorry. Go ahead.
no.
Yeah, have you guys noticed in 17 if you're out of bounds, sometimes the Nevi die when you're flying up?
Mm-hmm.
What they die or do they just disappear?
I think they kind of like, I think it's the same, like the kind of explosion animation that happens when they get kicked down. But I don't know, maybe it's just like a memory thing, but I have to do it. But it wouldn't have to, won't save memory if you're looking at it, like they're loaded, so it wouldn't just make them disappear. I don't know.
Yeah.
Like normally, like stuff disappears when you're not looking in that direction, but so it's probably not a memory thing. I don't know, but it's a weird thing.
Like golden goose.
Saved quite a lot of time in that. It's played like 20 seconds almost. 15-ish.
I think it was just because of how quickly I kicked her. Because remember, my PB is like 6 months old. Shame I haven't been able to make it. So Sagatsuki removed his videos.
No.
But I kept his time on the leaderboard and I put in the description that it's going to be kept as a legacy time.
Well, as I mentioned, I think he's just like gone from the internet.
Yeah, because he doesn't have like Twitter or anything else that he used to have that stuff.
Trying to disappear. I can respect that.
Off the grid, bro.
Yeah.
But yeah, I'm keeping his time because his time was a former world record, and I do think Sub-Sagatsuki is still a good...
Yeah, sounds like it's a good benchmark.
Yeah, good benchmark for newer runners.
I mean, it also makes sense because your time is probably like 45 when you beat his time, so it's a very like nice time. His time was 46, right? Or 45.
I thought it was
46.
150.
No, it's like 46, 30 something.
Oh.
I remember that. That was like March of 2016, dude. That was very, very shortly after the game came out.
But if Sagatsuki is actually Alice action, but he just...
He also did a run of the GR2 demo.
Yeah, his time was the only until time at 1.2 for a long time.
Yeah, it was,
like
that's
4.
true.
450.
I thought Alice actually was 100%. No, Yikes. Almost upgraded Gravity Slide.
Again. You did that in the...
Yeah. In the...
It wasn't the GDQ run.
No, it was the commentated run beforehand.
No, it was the, yeah. It was the, run you almost beat.
Like all my runs. Oh. I'm so bad. I should have just gone for a strat that I knew.
Yeah, but even that strat, like, doesn't guarantee that, like, this might happen, even with the spiral claw first strat.
That's true. And honestly, this wasn't terrible. I didn't even use special.
I mean, yeah, it could have been all way worse. Dude, you have a pretty good time save there.
Yeah, I do.
And pretty easy.
Please don't spiral
Just-
bomb, thank you.
But like, don't have good Raven in PB. It's horrible. Like I hate it because it's always like going from green to red if you have a good good Raven in PB. It's awful. I think my my current one actually has a bad-ish Raven and like perfect alias. So that sucks too.
Yeah, perfect alias is... My alias in this run is perfect too. It's like 30-something seconds.
Yeah. In PB, yeah. Or did you mean this run? You see the future. This will be perfect alias.
It will be. I believe in the dream.
Nice.
Lee, you still messing with menus?
I am, but right now I'm doing shit in episode 17.
Oh, okay.
I also got a GR2.
Oh,
and,
yeah?
that's interesting.
You're playing it?
Well, not right now, but I was.
What'd you think of it?
And it's I mean, so far the beginning was really weird because it made me think, like, it was quick time events, and I was like, what the fuck is this?
Yeah, episode 0 is literally just like a walking sim.
Yeah. It's like, the previous game had nothing like that.
Yep.
Like, everything that was a quote-unquote cutscene that you, like, interacted with was like an actual, like, you moved around in it.
Minus the tutorial. But yeah.
Right.
But even then, it's not.
Well, not...
The tutorial
Also,
in GR2 lasts even longer than GRR.
I know. And it's like, oh, would you like to repeat the tutorial?
Dude, I've actually, when I was doing runs of that game for a very short period of time, lost runs to, like, pressing X there.
Oh my god, I hate it.
And I was already, like, 20 minutes in because of this stupid walking section at the beginning. Like, literally, you start the game, and you can't do anything for, like, 10 minutes. You just stand there and look and watch yourself go down, and then you just, like, walk, and it's, like, art designer, like, the opening credits and all that stuff. Dude, it's so dumb.
Yeah.
Like, it's cool, it gives a cinematic feel, and it's cool in that regard, but, like, gameplay-wise, it's like, it's just watching a movie.
Yep.
One thing actually that we haven't mentioned in what do you call it, GR2, when we talk shit about it is it should have a separate menu button for your upgrades and skills. It's kind of annoying how they are all in the speak menu thing because there's so much menu stuff. So that's also kind of a downside of GR2.
Also, skipping buttons is 3 inputs. Skipping cutscenes is 3 inputs.
Yeah, true.
Actually, it's progressively gotten harder and harder to skip cutscenes as each Gravity Rush comes out. Because in GR1 on Vita, you just press start, and then in this game you have to press start and then triangle. And then in the new one, you have to press start and then down and then X. So if they come out with GR3, it's gonna be 4 inputs. I already
You're
know.
gonna have to press
You're gonna have to...
start LRX.
Yeah. No, you're gonna have to press start, and then press down to skip, and then press X again to confirm that you want to skip. That's what's gonna happen.
You're just gonna have to perform a rapid double kick in order to skip the cutscene.
But I mean, in GR1 on Vita, if you skip the cutscene would just start, like, I mean, it takes so long to load, and you can instantly skip every cutscene in that game. You could just press start and it'll skip it at any point for every single cutscene. But it takes so long to load that it's not even faster than watching the cutscene in GRR and then skipping it, like the amount of collective time that it takes. You actually sit there for a minute to let it load, like every single cutscene.
Okay, perfect alias. Okay.
He's playing nice so far. Got him.
The only other thing that I so far don't care about in Gravity Rush 2, like the movement is still fun,
Yeah, it is.
but like the issue that I have with it is the way like the animation is and the look of everything is so different. Like it's trying to be similar but at the same time different, and it throws me off. Like the color of voiding out and like the Nevi are blue now and shit. At least in the section that I'm in, I don't know if they change colors throughout.
You're not
But it's like
blue.
yeah, they look blue.
They definitely look different.
I mean, yeah, they look different. I don't know.
And the void out animation is way different too. It's like an explosion versus just a poof.
I like, yeah, sure, the movement is fun, but it's so... I feel like you have so much less control in GR2.
Well, it was interesting. It felt like, and I haven't actually tested it, but like just based on visual, like looking at the game visually, doing gravity pumping in that one seemed to be more effective overall, like for a lot of things.
Yeah, again, we haven't mapped
it
out
seemed like
anywhere near as
Yeah.
much in that game.
Because it seemed like if you were already in a kick and you kicked again, it just changed your trajectory versus having the initial thing. But like kind of like it does in GRR, but I think it was like more so in this one. Because in GRR, like you kick, and then when you do it again, you redo the animation completely. It didn't really seem like he was redoing the animation for the kick. Maybe that could have just been me though.
That was a nice curve to the blue gem. That was weird.
Okay,
Also, the
Cat.
menus make me feel like I'm playing Persona.
Yep.
What are you doing?
Yeah, that's what
are you
Noel
trying to
just
do?
said. Noel just said that GRR's UI is way better than GR2's, and I agree. The games
they
have
also
kind
reversed-
of different like feels.
Yeah. Well, I mean, it's obviously like GRR wasn't made for the PS4.
Yeah.
Actually, technically, it was made for the PS3, wasn't it? And then it was
Initially,
changed to the
I think
PS
so,
Vita.
yeah.
Yeah. So,
Lee, what are you trying to do now? 17 skip?
kind of. I'm trying to think of like, because I'm trying to fuck with autosave, but it's really hard because if I fuck it up in episode 17, I have to redo Nushi 2. It's annoying.
Oh yeah.
You could
yeah.
like upload one of the autosaves.
But something I thought of, well, that'll take forever too.
Yeah, and plus Nushi 2 practice never hurts.
Yeah. Hold on. Sorry, I just had the gnarly sneeze.
Ah!
Had to mute my mic.
I don't really understand why we can't like cancel the quest in 17. That's kind of a weird thing too.
Well, something I just thought about
Mhm.
is in What the fuck? Okay, in episode 17, remember how, like, you have the whole thing with, like, oh, you're skipping one of the things, or, like the fight to get in?
Mhm.
Well, something I noticed is when I went up and I activated the guy cutscene, and then I reloaded the autosave so that the guy spawned, I go back down, it actually hasn't updated, like, the previous checkpoints to make it, like, remove the little death zone. Like, it's still there at the entrance.
Yeah.
Which
Have
makes me...
have we actually ever tried to do this skip stuff that we usually do? After reloading the guy, like, or not reloading the guy, but after entering the guy cutscene and he's invisible.
What
What
do
do
you
you mean, skip stuff?
Well, because we've tried to skip stuff, or skip 17, but have we done these attempts of skipping stuff when the guy is invisible in that, like, that state of the game?
Oh, yeah, well, me and Steve, when I first started playing, found out that, like, without reloading the autosave, when it's in that state of, like, you don't have the guy, if you go to, instead of, like, a void out area or, like, ledge warping, if you go to, I don't know what
I
to
don't have
consider
my
it.
special? What happened?
I would consider it more of like a death plane because it like reloads the area and sends you all the way back. Like on those balls, like the one at the entrance and the one at the very end. If you kick into those, it will reload the guy.
Okay.
And that's another thing I want to test out is if.
So have we tried doing when the guy is invisible, then clipping out of bounds in the tree and just going straight up out of bounds and where the where the state of no returns happens?
Yeah, so I messed around with something similar to that. I don't think I ended up clipping back out of bounds, but what I ended up doing was
You don't have to clip back out of bounds. You guys just have to go high enough.
Right enemy.
yeah. Well, what I did was I stayed out of bounds, and I found out that, you know, when you first enter the tree, you have the little thing, and it sends you to the checkpoint, which is the very end, right? And then in the middle of it, it's like, oh, where's that voice? And then it changes your checkpoint. Well, I found out if you click into the tree, you go straight up, you'll activate the little checkpoint for the guy. But then if you go back down and you go to a specific part like out of bounds, you activate the initial checkpoint for the end. And I was thinking that it was possible, like, oh, maybe the initial checkpoint is the same as the final checkpoint, and it just changes in the middle. So maybe by activating the initial checkpoint, it will allow you to activate the cutscene after you leave. But unfortunately, that wasn't the case. I went out and I did it. Then I went high to where it would activate, and it voided out all the entities, and it didn't.
It's also kind of interesting if when you go get the guy, and when you go out of bounds and you try to skip the first fight. I think even when the guy is invisible, if you go like back outside, you can still activate like the first fight. I'm pretty sure you can. I'm not 100% on that, but I think I'm pretty sure that I have like done it like in reverse order somehow.
Yeah. Well, I think it's possible because, as I said, the little void out sphere doesn't go away after you reload the autosave.
Oh, 17. You're a cruel mistress.
As I've said before, I have a feeling that the only way that it's going to be possible to skip episode 17 is to just never enter episode 17.
Yeah, to like.
I'll take that. Yeah, if you find that, I'm happy.
Yeah.
Because, like, what Lee was saying is, what if there's a way we could get, like, the episode 17 cities with the extra gems and everything like that map to appear before actually going through episode 17?
Yeah, I'm pretty sure I was here when he said that.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Because I know we talked about it in person, too. So
There's a few theories I have because you have, and it would some of them would require manipulation of this pause menu most likely, but or either that or the manipulation of location, like the mission addresses, to where like, oh, you activate the mission and it sends you to a particular mission. There's a way to trick the game into sending you to the wrong mission. Because you have the side mission of that you get at episode 18 for the military stuff, and that's in the city for episode 18. And I'm thinking, well, maybe since they only expect you to enter that side mission through episode after reaching episode 18, they would just have it, send you to that version of the city.
Oh yeah, Wireguns, you want to explain to Lee about the costume thing you tried?
I mean, sure, it's just a very hard thing for me to explain. Did you understand what
You want me to explain it?
No, well, I think I can do this. I can English. Some days. Okay, so in the cat's like home menu, where you can go and change your outfits. When you go to the outfit menu and there are like all the outfits are there. I tried to activate outfits that I don't have by highlighting our current outfit and then quickly pressing right or left and X at the same time because the thing moves. So I tried to do that. So it doesn't do anything. But what you can do is, like, if you do that, what it does do is it highlights the outfit you move to, and if you leave the menu and go back, it keeps the highlights on the thing. So on that outfit, so it shows that it's highlighted even if you're not on it, and you can like highlight all 4 of them by doing this weird trick, but it doesn't actually do anything. But it's pretty interesting. If that made any sense.
I think I understand.
Yeah.
Basically, you can highlight the skins that you don't have, even though like you don't have them. And if you quit out of the menu where you get the skins, they'll still remain highlighted when you come back.
Yeah. So how you do that is you are like on our OG cat outfit. Then you press X at the same time or about when you press right or left, and the game will just pick out your costume. But it has also recognized that you moved. So when you go back into the menu, the thing that you moved into, the movie into, that is still highlighted for whatever reason. Like that's how it works, if I remember correctly.
So that means
why
there's
I did
like
that is
menu storage in the game.
Yeah, that's interesting.
Yeah, I did that because I was trying to get the outfits early, but no luck.
Yeah. I'm just wondering, because like this pause menu doesn't do that. Because the pause menu, every time you repause the game, it sends you straight back to the map. And like if you try to highlight something and then unpause, it'll just reset back to default.
Yeah.
So it's like, I guess certain menus in the game must save your... Well, does the map do it? Like if you go to warp, but you don't warp, and then you go to do it again, does it like remember where you had highlighted?
I don't think it does. No, I don't think it works in the like
Well,
same way.
now that I think about it, do you remember like, have you ever experienced it where when you go back to Alnor during a run, the game has your manhole highlighted instead of your home by default?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't know why that happens.
I think that's just to lay out the quickest way to get to your home.
But it's not consistent.
True. Well, the first time it does it, the first 3 times it does it, it's because it's trying to get you to activate the manhole.
Wait, no, I don't think you're understanding what I'm saying. Like when for example, when we want to go to episode 19, we kick to the manhole that's like at the end of 18 in Vendicenter, and then it takes you to the warp menu, right? And then you click over to Alnor, and then you click on your home so you can warp back to your home. But sometimes when you get to that menu, like when you click Alt Noir, there's the manhole, because there's the manhole you pick up in episode 3, and then there's your home. Sometimes the manhole is highlighted instead of your home by default. You have to like scoot it over.
Oh.
That's what I mean. Have you ever experienced that, Wired Notes?
Yeah.
But it's not consistent. I don't understand what causes it. But that's a sort of kind of menu storage, I think.
I wonder. I accidentally activated the Nevi fight, but I'm wondering if after accidentally activating it. Oh, I see. There's like a certain area once you're like so far within the tree where the void out plane just disappears. Okay. It's not like it's always there. It's like there's a checker, like there's some sort of check as to whether or not you're within a certain range, and then it just disappears. Am I going down? Yes, I am. Didn't even do that. I don't think it worked.
Alright, I'm 34 seconds ahead. Let's go.
Nice. You got this. You got it.
Did Weebazaki just leave?
His mic is muted, so it's just probably
Chill.
Whoa.
Weebzaki, Sagitsuki.
Any correlation? Except Sagatsuki didn't speak English.
Well, maybe he never was actually Japanese and he just
He
faked
was
it.
just lying the whole time!
What a liar.
That's why he's off the internet now, bro.
So, I like quit during the autosave, and then I like loaded the save. I wonder if I could do it again. But, like, the Nevi spawned off location, like off of where it was supposed to, and then it, like, in a few frames later, it corrected itself.
So you quit during autosave and then you reloaded and the autosave was normal, or was it the previous one?
No, this is like, I quit during the autosave, and then I loaded the autosave. I didn't do it this time. But, like, the Nevi had, maybe it was just me, but it looked like the Nevi had spawned, like, offset, and then it corrected itself and went to the right spot. Anyways.
That took a couple tries, but we in here.
No, oh yeah, to do the outfit thing, you have to have the schoolgirl outfit too, so you have actually something to switch into. And then when it switch into, you like over switch like one more, and then it highlights the thing.
So it has to be post episode 7.
Shoma.
I know, I tried doing a similar thing with the missions in the menu and things like that, but that didn't work. I was trying to think I could det into like a mission and see if it would do anything.
Yeah.
part of me was hoping that it would like give you what you were trying to get from, but like not take your gem. Because you're highlighting something that doesn't have a gem count.
Ah, I forgot this arm. I guess it doesn't really matter.
Fucking.
Kick him.
Wait.
Dang, let's go. I golded. That was a super good kids fight.
Nice.
I like literally like killed everything I needed to a few frames before freaking Gravity Typhoon came back. Always happens with this stuff. Oh boy. Max, is that you? Please disconnect.
That's
Yeah.
Walks.
It's Max, yeah. That's so funny that you immediately know it.
What the fuck was going on with him?
I don't know, his mic's been acting really weird recently. I wonder if he could hear us. I don't know why I waited for Nushi there. I guess I'm just kinda trying to play it safe.
Kinda trying to play it safe.
Dude, when you kick before the like knockback of a when you cancel before the knockback of a kick comes and you maintain your momentum, it's such a good feeling.
Tu present vested women. Privilege reduced to null. Tu answer as Jude. Ledu Lokidobar Labion et Lotion Judusi. Sibable Oruano. Jutsi Gibran. Third frame of Sar. Osage et al. Justice Beam. Instrument à plein.
I got a picture of the highlight thing. Do you want me to post a picture on Discord? Is that something you're interested in?
LSP is marked
See what it
Sure.
looks like.
Destroy shadow
Well,
Shredding
that would
glitch
be
mods.
fun.
Le plan libre
That
no.
didn't sound too enthusiastic.
Kind of
Sure.
focusing right now. Okay? So just leave me alone.
Common decency, man. You don't have to yell at me. Okay. But it's not a VOD, it's a picture. Oh no.
How could breaking all the
So Leeds and Glitch was the
Oh,
picture of the highlighting if you wanna see it.
Orlando.
Like it doesn't do anything, it's exactly what you think it would be, but
Justiça alçado. Treasures irregulardo.
I can't even tell.
I mean, yeah, if you don't have the context, but yeah, those yellow things on the outfits you don't have, those are the highlights. They're not that bright usually.
Hmm.
I wonder if they are still highlighted if I leave the house
Esmatorano.
completely. Probably
Praviam
not.
Ablemaki. Pravito Reglancido.
What?
Maduraj 4. Eldest chapter.
Have you tried doing that with manhole warping?
Try, I guess.
Well, that's what I was saying earlier.
I think I have, but no luck. Wait, oh, but he's a bingo ball, I don't have a man.
Shure Ebru. To fetch Bravi.
Wait, but I should have the one.
Cedo. Judo Fredjo. Ebru. Cherry. Luxo. Lara do Seixo.
Wait, why can't I move to the
Shure
I'm
Ebru.
gonna save a lot of time in this episode.
Ajan Juan. Dutch Torre.
Didn't you fail the thing?
Lo pregalo.
The last room I think I did in my...
Be our prize only.
Oh, in the okay. Wait, why can't I move to the...
Joshua Ebru. Best Ibran Gusharin Vitorero. To spread just a cherry.
Indeed.
People call. Just o bread. You have you do fetch bread.
Let's
Just
save like a minute.
mine.
I wanna be like a minute ahead. Less
Just
than
to
that.
dress. Meron Ife.
Actually, probably be a minute.
Whoa. Interesting.
Yep, I was right.
So I just did the glitch that you're talking about, and I did it from the default into the school one, and it highlighted the spy one.
Yeah, that sounds about what it should be, yeah. Like you have to switch into this school outfit or from school outfit to your normal outfit and then at the same time like switch into something you don't have. Or move to
Oh, I
something you
think I
don't
know.
have.
I think I know what's happening. So you press A while it's moving, but it's still moving the cursor. So you select the costume, but the cursor keeps moving. And then when you reselect the costume thing, it has it highlighted on the one that you were hovering over when you exited, but it also is highlighting the one you're currently wearing. Because like when you highlight over it, it resets it and then it's gone.
Yeah.
Oh, I messed up Nushi again.
Don't reset, you can still destroy the gem, but you might just be a little bit low on gem. You can destroy the eye.
I wasn't gonna.
It's all good. It's all good. Not getting gauge 8 isn't the worst thing in the world. Yeah, I don't think in the warp menu it just, if you try to do like a switch, it just switches.
We got enough for AJ.
If you wanna save time on 17, you could try skipping it. Now I'm trying to you can like zoom in twice on a single map, and on third try it.
That's exactly what I was just doing.
Oh really?
Yeah, I'm literally doing that right now. Yeah, but I'm not able to select it during the zoom
Yeah.
out. The zoom out just cancels it.
Yeah. That's so funny.
I mean, I could exit out of the menu.
Really good letter fight. Grab these just in case. Okay, I should be good on gems too, and with gauge 8.
Nah, didn't do it.
that, please. What the f was that? Okay. Jeez. I'm losing a little bit of time here. Give me that blue gem. Ah!
Interesting if you I think this has happened to me in like runs. If you activate gauge like right, probably like on the same frame as your gauge comes back, it like fully depletes your gauge.
Huh.
That's weird. I think because it kind of still thinks that you're on low, very low on gauge or something. So that was interesting. Even shouldn't be playing. This is really bad for my hands. Just going back and forth on the fucking warp screen.
Like right there, it was highlighted, instead of on my house, it was highlighted on the manhole. Oh no. Cat. Move me, baby.
Complete side mission rules of war. No, I don't
Doing
want
a bingo,
to.
bro.
No, I want to get the outfit without getting the outfit.
Oh. Yikes! Oh my gosh.
I want to find something in this game. But the game won't let me do that. What?
Come on. There we go.
Oh, that's also interesting. Remember when I talked about the menu glitch with the screens and it stays in the thing? So if you go to the menu and you like on the map menu, the map screen, does your menu map, the one with all the challenges and whatnot. So if you double click on a location, it like goes leaves the map and shows the checkpoint or the marker on your screen, right? So if you do that, but when you the second time you press X, if you hold L1 or R1, it does the same thing and it allows you to like move around. But when you stop pressing L1, then it quits the menu. So it allows you to switch screens and it doesn't like leave the menu until you let go. That's interesting. Probably nothing, but it's interesting.
Okay. I'm 50 seconds ahead going into 20.
Okay, I'll stop fucking around with the thing. I'm gonna pay attention.
If I get one cycle, I can free get to 130. If I can get quick Uniga in one cycle.
Steven, he's our man. If he can do it, no one can. Are you motivated now?
Thanks, cheerleader.
Do you know why I know that chant?
Oh,
Yeah. True.
Gary.
Yeah. I mean, we all hate Gary, but I wanna be Gary more than I wanna be Ash. Ash sucks. I mean, Gary is an asshole, but at least, like, you know, he has his own cheerleaders and it's not shit at Pokemon.
He doesn't win badges by pity.
Yeah. And he has more dope Pokemon. He has fucking Nidoking and Evolutions and or Flareon, I think he has, right? In the anime at least. And like Cloyster and all that kind of stuff. And Ash has a Pikachu. Yeah.
That's actual facts. Oh my gosh,
God, I
the
hate
camera.
God, I hate Ash so much. What a scrub.
Like, let's be real. His name is Ash Ketchum, and he really doesn't catch that many Pokemon. Okay, I am
Nope.
upgrading health.
Whoa.
And he doesn't know any Pokemon.
He doesn't know
what's
anything, dude.
that?
Everything he asks is just a really dumb question. Like, Brock will be
True.
like, yeah, Pokemon breeding, and Ash's like, Pokemon breeding? Like, every episode, dude.
Yeah, true.
It's so dumb. Be like, yeah, Ash, this gym leader is really good. And he's like, really good? Like, what does that mean?
Oh
No, I missed a stasis object! Ah!
no. Oh no.
Crap. Dang, dude, that really sucks.
Okay, doke, here we go.
Like, I'll move. So that's good. Got it. Alright, save 10 seconds. If I get one cycle, I can get a sub 130. Assuming that the fight.
Alright.
I just realized Inferno, like, flat out won't do any ledge work at all.
Yeah, I tried to get it to work there too, but yeah, I guess it kind of makes
Well,
sense
'cause
because
usually,
there is no void zone that the game could attach itself to.
right, but even like, you know how the gems normally reappear even if you don't void out? Like, that's not happening either.
And the music's
Well,
not
actually,
restarting.
I don't hear the music.
Yeah, I actually haven't paid attention to that. That's actually, yeah, it doesn't do anything. Yeah.
Yeah, the music doesn't restart either.
Huh. Interesting.
So what about Inferno? Besides like not having a normal void plane, what about it makes it not work?
Maybe we could like, maybe that has something to do why ledge warp works. Maybe it does, like it needs something to attach itself to basically, or grab onto. Like if it doesn't have anything, it can't
Like
do
it has
anything.
to.
I wonder if you can do ledge warp actually during Raven, because there you can void out. Right?
Probably.
If you go like, if you like go backwards or try to like return to the rift, like I think it warps you back. And if
I
not
don't
ledge
see why
warp,
not.
perfect ledge warp at least should work, maybe.
I'm just trying to find. I'm also trying to find a way to get out of bounds here. But I don't.
Yeah, I've been trying to. It would be really interesting to see what it looks like on bounds.
Yeah, just to see like even if it's not useful, it's cool.
Yeah.
There's no like given like the crash landing clip is like the surfaces here are too sharp and smooth. Like there needs to be like slope, like slants and shit.
Yeah.
I wonder if I crash land into the stairs, if that'll do. Oh, the stairs work. It does the little slide up thing, but there's no stairs going into a flat wall.
Here we go. Final boss.
What the fuck?
Oh, I didn't get it! Ah!
No, but still a PB.
Don't jinx it.
I mean,
Ah! Dude, if I got one cycle. No! That's okay. Oh, well, at least I got a new PB. It's been a minute, so. That's good. Dang, dude. One freaking kick.
one cycle.
Hate to see it.
That you do.
That's okay. I got time to save this. Overall, good run. My beginning game has a lot of time saves, so. Especially around. Now I don't have all that free episode 12 time save.
True.
I golded somewhere, right?
Kids fight.
Yeah, that's right. That kids fight was sick. It was almost like frame perfect on using Gravity Typhoon when I came back. Whew! Good run. But Man! Oh, one boss kick away. It would have got me sub 132, right? I think so.
Yeah, probably.
It would have been incredibly close. Oh well, there's next time. I'm still gonna try to grind.
That's 15 seconds.
14. Okay. Get it
Well,
right. No,
if
I'm just
it's
kidding.
if it's 14, then it's 130.
Bro, how the heck you actually get a 2? You're mad good at this game. I love this credits. So nice. Yeah, because I was what, 30 seconds behind going into episode, at the end of episode, or Rift 3. And then I lost time on Unica, and I lost time on sensors. I lost like 20 seconds on sensors.
Yeah, and you lost some time on 20.
Yeah, on Unica. Oh, on Nevi Waves mostly.
Yeah, heavy waves. I
Because
think you
that
lost, like-
stasis object didn't hit, bro. I lost like 12 seconds. But then I saved some time on Utica. Wah. Hot run. I still got it, bro.
God, I want Sing to PB so bad. Like he's
Yeah.
been on fire when he's been playing. He's been playing really well, but now he's been so busy that he hasn't played that much. But like God, he deserves to PB. Like
He really does. I didn't skip a split here, did I?